Hey everyone, welcome to my shelf. My name is Rye and this is Twisted 33, where we're all top shelf. First things first, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and let's get started in the first session of our Self-Shop Monday series. So let's go. Wellness check. How are you today? Honestly, take it in. Be real with yourself. How are you feeling today? Think of all the thoughts from the past week, all the feelings, all those heavy emotions, and just truly think, how am I feeling? If you want, I encourage you to share below. Today, I'm feeling tired. I woke up late this morning getting the kids ready and going to school, but we made it there. But I'm also feeling motivated for a new day and a new start. Today, we'll be talking about self-development and what that means to you. To everybody, it can mean something different. To me, it is improving mentally, spiritually, and physically in all aspects of your life, and truly just making sure that you are at the best version of yourself. First, we're going to start by just taking a few deep breaths. We are going to imagine and feel all those feelings and thoughts from the previous week that might be weighing heavy on our shoulders, and we're going to release them with every breath out. We are going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. So let's get started. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time, guys. Let's breathe in and out. Do you feel better? A little bit lighter now that we've brushed off all of that extra weight? Having time to reflect on your day, on your feelings, on your thoughts, and just having a quiet moment of at least 15 minutes a day can go a long way in your mental health and making sure that you're doing a check-in for yourself. Making sure that you have that time to just take a moment and breathe can make all the difference. Literally 15 minutes a day, the best times that work for you, but take that time for yourself. The last half an hour before bed, I like to just have alone time. So once the kids are in bed, I might watch a show or have a conversation with my husband for a little bit, and then I dip down to either my bed or to my Zen space here, and I just sit and be for about 30 minutes to myself. And that's when I can journal, that's when I read, that's when I just take the time to just reflect on my day, preparing myself and putting myself in a calm space for sleep. First things I want to share in this self-development journey is that everybody's journey is different and everybody's going to experience their journey differently, and something that may work for myself or someone else may not work for you, and that's okay. You just need to recognize that. Take a step back and reflect. So one of the first things I'm going to suggest, go out, get yourself a journal. It can just be from the dollar store. It doesn't have to be anything fancy or expensive. Just something that resonates with you. This is my journal that resonates with me, and it says, "Beauty begins the moment you decide to be yourself." Coco Chanel. So, I mean, this I got for $3.50 from the dollar store. It's just blank lined paper, nothing fancy, nothing crazy. As the journey continues, we want to have something to document that in, and it's always a good thing because not writing these things down and not keeping track of them, how do you measure your growth? We want to write notes so we can reflect, we can look back at it as time goes on and truly be able to see how we've grown from point A to point B. We are also going to be coupling this up with self-help books, audiobooks if that's your thing, seeing how they can also assist in the journey. So I will admit, I am not one who really necessarily always enjoys reading self-help books because I can find them sometimes draining or like long in the tooth or very repetitive in what they're saying. But in the essence of twisting it up and trying something new, we are going to start with our first self-help book, and it is The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. I encourage you to go get the book from the library, or if you've already have it, great, purchase it, or the audiobook is great too. I wanted to start with The Power of Now first because I feel like it would be a great book to truly go through and understand your mind a little bit better, understand how you can reset and reprogram your conscious mind and your unconscious mind. Now, I have never read the book before, and I will be reading it along at the same time as you guys. So we're all doing this together, like I said. The first chapters we're going to go through is the introduction, and chapter 1, You Are Not Your Mind, and chapter 2, Consciousness, The Way Out of Pain. We're going to really look into those next week and talk about them and just sort of see what you took away from them, and I will share my thoughts on what I took away from those first couple chapters and what I think I can anticipate from the following book. I like to have a piece of paper with me as I read so that I can jot down notes, I can jot down key phrases or maybe a quote or something that sticks to me as I'm reading, and I can reference that back. And maybe at the time while reading it, I may not fully understand why something stuck out to me, but later on it might click and I'm like, that's it. Or, okay, this ties into what I read there. And it may also help as we continue on reading, because sometimes a lot of self-help books have a lot of information to digest, and this will help us narrow it down and just kind of keep those key things that stuck with us. That means it really is going to help us improve later on. And next week on our Self-Shop Monday, we will discuss the intro and chapters 1 to 2 with our thoughts. And you're more than welcome to always share in the comments below. And then we will continue on from there with the following chapters, checking in each week. Now, if you're a speedy reader and you want to just zip through it, by all means, go right ahead. There is nothing stopping you at all. Self-growth is your own personal journey. It's going to look different. It's going to feel different. I am here to help just guide you from my perspective of how I am going on about my journey and what I'm choosing to do and what I have done and do along that journey. However, I'm not a professional. I am not a doctor by any means. I'm simply here sharing with you my experiences, my tips, and hope that something there can help and stick with you as well. There is no guarantee that I will get something right away or you will get something right away, but that's the process. You will take something very small or big from every aspect and every activity that we do in this series. So don't give up, stay in faith, and just trust the process. Thanks for joining me for this week's Self-Shop Monday. My name is Rye, and this is Twisted 33, where we're all top shelf. For your daily shot, let us hit that subscribe button and that like button so you can stay tuned for the entire series and know each time a new episode is dropped. Till next time, stay top shelf.